How's it? Today is Tuesday, June 24th. Have some posterior chain successories today with some pull-ups, and actually not even in this video. I just ran 3 miles and my legs started cramping, my calves started hurting. I had to actually stop for a bit. And then ended up finishing the run, but that was hard. I'm 100% going to be feeling this tomorrow. And I actually made some concessions today because I knew I was going to go for this run with my girlfriend. And yeah, I have zero regrets. It was really fun time. And it felt like the first like 1.6, 1.7 miles it felt like nothing. It felt so easy. It was effortless. And I don't know, I want to start running again. I think it's a little bit different goal wise than what I have been doing for forever. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it is what it is, and it's what I want to do. So we'll see if I can fit that in. We'll see. As far as today goes, I actually went up from 2.5 kilos here to 3 kilos on the Nordic hamstring curls, and yeah, pretty easy. I feel like it was just as hard as it 2.5 would have been. Realistically, it's the difference of 1.1 pound. So I don't even know if that is something that I could feel in my hands, and then definitely not even in my arms. So I probably need to increase the weight a little bit more moving forward, but I do want to make sure that my quality of movement is still really good before I increase the weight. And so that is the more important goal for that. After that, I did my split squats here. Ordinarily, I do, body weight with the stick, then 15, then 20. And I actually want to increase the weight today from 15. We'll do body weight 15 and then 25. But I did know that I was going to be doing that run, so I didn't want to push myself too hard. And I'm going to repeat the thing one more time here. For my back extensions, I'm supposed to do 4 sets of 10. I start with just the stick, then I go to 15 kilos, and then I do 2 sets of 10 at 20. And again, I wanted to increase up to 25 on that last set. But because I knew that I was going to be running, I made the decision to not increase the weights on that. And I think that was a good move because on the run, I felt like my back would be normally hurting, and it didn't hurt at all. It actually was kind of surprising that my back was feeling as good as it did. And yeah, after that, I did my pull-ups just like last week. So those pull-ups were 10 sets of 3, ascending from body weight up to 25 kilos. So I go body weight, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5 sets of 3 at 25. And these are, I think they were easier than last week. But I feel like I am not, quality of the reps are not where I need them to be. I was also looking back at some of my old weightlifting journals, like when I usually like physically wrote my journal, my notes into the journal. And at one point I was doing pull-ups with 75 pounds for a set of 3 with like down sets of 5 at 60, which is kind of crazy because 25 kilos is 55 pounds. So I was doing sets of 5 with 5 pounds more than what I was doing today. I don't know how good those quality reps were. I don't have really videos of them, but I wrote those down, and that's what I used to be able to do. This was in 2019, back when all I had to care about was schoolwork and the gym. That's all it was, and it was very simple, very easy. And sometimes you wish for days like those, and you know, you can't really go back in time in history like that. So I'm definitely thankful for where I am now and all of the growth that I've seen throughout my whole life and everything like that. But after that, did some GHD sit-ups and then some of my QL raises. on the sides here. And yeah, I mean, today was today was a day. I wanted to go to work at the gym, the personal training job in the morning, to try and pick up a few clients, talk to a couple of people. But I ended up sleeping very late, which is par for the course. And that meant that I only had time to go to the gym to train for myself, and then head home to go for the run. But no regrets again. I had a good day today. Today was very positive, and yeah, not much else to share for this, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.